So the problem. The one you should get there. Custom. All right, y'all, we about to come up officially with the Man Cave Morning / Midday Show. Happy Monday, everybody. We about to get this thing popping.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
It's morning somewhere.
Depending on what part of the world you live in on. You are officially on the Man Cave Midday Show.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the Man Cave Morning Midday Show.
Now you're going to stop cracking me
No
up,
doubt,
yo.
no doubt. Happy Monday, everybody. You officially on BKS1 Radio, the Man Cave Morning Midday Show. Let me introduce my host, the man that has the plan, and together we understand. We call him what?
Deacon Woo. Wakanda forever.
No doubt. I'm just humbly Storm Norman General.
El Jefe.
Peace and blessings, man. I'm
Peace
just
and
happy
blessings.
to be here. Happy to be alive. Talking to y'all. Going to be an interesting show today.
God, General.
Going to be an interesting show today. Listen, no matter what platform you're listening to us on, we are on YouTube right now. That's BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. We're on my Facebook. We're on Twitter and Periscope. That's at BKS1 Radio ENT. We're basically everywhere. But shout out to everybody, man, on check and listen. Click those share buttons right now. We're going to talk about some things today. Just click the share button like this. Click that share button right now. Share the show out. We're going to get this thing popping. All right? First of all, how was your weekend?
It was good, sir.
Good.
I made BKS1, sir. You are nothing without me. Inside joke. I said Norm's got potential.
You stupid.
The kid's got something.
You stupid. You stupid. Anyway.
I had to. All right.
I ain't messing with Crazy Will. Will crazy as hell. I have no clue.
You got no time for old Eddie Kane?
Listen. You stupid.
All right, stop.
Listen. Main topic of the day, after we talk about some things that's going on in the world, main topic of the day is some women just really want to be your friend and nothing else. Some women actually just want to be your friend and nothing else. That's it. Men, fellas.
Yeah.
All right?
You sexist, you.
Nothing else.
Yeah. Strictly platonic.
Some are actually just looking for a genuine friendship.
Genuine friendship. From a man. Genuine, platonic, pure as a driven Snow White.
Cut it out. We're going to talk about this because a female actually posted this up. She got disgusted that every man that came at her
some sexual relations.
Was trying to sleep with her.
Oh, sexual relations.
All right, so we're going to talk about that today.
Okay.
Let me give some shout out. Shout out to Latanya Smith. Peace and blessings. She said, salute Storm Norman Woo. Wakanda forever.
What up, baby?
Shout out to Shakisha on the check-in.
Shakisha.
What's good? Shout out to Detroit. I love me some Detroit, man. We got to get back there.
We do. We really
shout out
do.
to Remove Span on the check-in.
Remove, what
good
up?
Afternoon. Shout out to my man Dre. Salute. And everybody trickling in, man. Yes, you officially on the Man Cave Show.
It's the Man Cave.
Yes. Also, shout out to Sandy B. Shout out to
Squale.
Akisa.
Kiss what it is.
Yes. Now,
love you, baby.
Let's get this thing on and popping. There's so many places we can go today. But I think I want to let's automatically talk about real quick. So today was the official day that the U.S. got the vaccine, and black nurse from New York filmed being the first to receive the coronavirus vaccine. Now, let's watch this. Let's talk about it. Some people are like, why I gotta be a black person to receive it first?
Why, sir? It's a Tuskegee experiment all over again, sir.
And I'm like, damn.
You ain't woke.
But the second person was white. And the third person was white. And the fourth person was...
It's about the first, not the second, sir.
Man,
it's your white supremacists clouding your vision.
Shut it up, Will.
Okay.
All right.
What the white man?
Listen. Here's a clip. And then we're going to talk about this. He's getting the vaccine. All right.
How are you feeling today?
That was very nice of her to take that hit first. That was nice. I'm not mad, but they didn't show everything, so she could have took it like, oh, everybody clapping. Boom, 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 boom. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. The follow up to that, we got to wait and see. But everybody was, there was all different colors and races, man, taking the vaccine first, man. Kudos to them.
So General was showing me this clip. And I was like, yo, vaccine. General was listening. He said, you work in a hospital, right? You're next.
Yeah, you are next, bruh.
Dawu.
You are next.
Yes.
No doubt. Shout out to Dahlia. Hey. She said made it way too quick. Yeah, they did. Latanya said, I don't care how many of my sisters and brothers take it, I will not. They made the vaccine too quick. Happy Monday. Shout out to Pamela Swain. Shout out to Diva, Kim Sharif. Shout out to Barb, Thalia Mercado, everybody on the check-in. Now, I do agree with that. That's why I said when I do take it, probably if I take it, it'll be 2022.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
And then Dahlia said, I don't even trust the flu vaccine, and that's been around for years. I do not trust the COVID vaccine. It was created too quickly. This round will have many side effects. I'm going to have to agree with you on that. I said that before on other shows. That's just me. I'm just going to wait. Until they get all the kinks out.
As the resident paranoid person on the show, working in healthcare, what I was told when I offered my conspiracy theory to the nurses was that the reason that it's so quick is because health professionals from around the world are working on it. From all different countries, they're throwing money at it. They're this, they're that. You don't got to believe it. I'm learning from Norm. I'm honor bound to present the other side.
Right.
All right. Sir.
All right.
Well, I don't know whether that counts.
Okay. So, everybody's in an uproar about President-elect Joe Biden.
Right.
He had the meeting.
Yes.
Between him and several black civil rights leaders.
Yes.
And they said basically Joe was scolding them.
Okay.
He was scolding them. It says full exchange between Joe Biden and civil rights leader surfaces and Twitter reacts. All right, so let's talk about this thing. Let y'all see it first. This is what's out right now. It's the headline right now. And here is the convo with him and these civil rights leaders. Now, we got to be honest real quick about Joe Biden, bro. He's always been outspoken. Mm-hmm. He's always sounded harsh when he talks. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, tough. That's just his way. Mm-hmm. That's his way. Mm-hmm. We knew that. We seen him do that with no matter what race. But this particular time, people upset because of how he spoke just now. And we're going to listen to it. And we're going to judge it for ourselves.
Okay.
And, now they're equating it to this is what's going to happen to us. And look at this, whatever. Just because of this meeting. Now, overall, most of the black leaders in this meeting, after it was over, spoke very highly of the meeting.
Okay.
They spoke very highly of it and said, it was a productive meeting. Like any meeting, like any time you sit at the round table, there's going to be people that agree, disagree. Some people are going to be very passionate about their point. Mm-hmm. No. And you're going to be like, no. Mm-hmm. And then overall, you hope that you get something productive done, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's listen to the clip and let's judge. Let's judge Joe.
Well, I don't know whether that counts. I'm not so sure. Well, if it doesn't count for y'all, well, the hell with y'all. But because it's real. It's real. For 25 years as a United States Senator. Before, Sherilyn, you were even involved. I got it. I started off, I'm much older than you. That's why I got involved in politics. If in case you haven't looked, we have the largest voting right. Kristen, my operation, 1,000 lawyers, bigger than you or anybody else out there on voting rights.
Not include, unless something happened since we've been talking, paid family and medical leave.
Yes, it does. No, it does include. It does include paid family medical leave.
But does it have enough?
Well, it has more than, I don't think you've read it. It has significant.
Okay. Yeah, I've been reading it, and I said something may have happened since, but it was 1.8 million was going to take for the.
Well, I don't know if that counts. I'm not so sure. Well, if it doesn't count for y'all, well, the hell with y'all.
Okay.
But because it's real.
All right. So let's go. Let's dig into it. All right, well, go ahead.
I gotta go first after you have explained. First of all, beware clickbait. Second of all, listen to the clip. Sister said this part is not in the bill at all. Biden says, yes, it is. Sister says, well, it's not enough. So it's either in the bill or it's not. So when she was corrected, here's the bottom line. I'm fumbling for my words because we had an extensive conversation before the show, because I came in here like a bat out of hell saying, see why Joe Biden has apparently forgotten that African Americans have given him the vote. And he is ignoring us. And you see, it's more of the same. It's business as usual. It's politics. It's this, it's that. Okay. Then I watched that clip. You can judge for yourself. Is he straight talking? Yes. The other guy was straight talking too. I'm straight talking. I don't mind straight talk. That's really all I got for you for that.
I like straight talk.
I prefer straight talk.
That's how I would meet with my family. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like we sitting there, I'm like, what? If it don't really, oh man, the hell with y'all. You know? That's just But again, we see it as belittling. You know, some people called it belittling. Sean King had made a comment. I'm gonna let y'all read the comment.
Go ahead.
About what Sean King had to say about it. This is what Sean King had to say about it. He basically said, "Dear Joe Biden, change your fucking tone when you are literally talking to the most esteemed group of civil rights leaders in America. It's disgusting. He was like this the whole damn meeting. Young leaders would have cussed him out. No wonder people leaked this audio." Okay. All right. So now, is this do we make this a racial thing, or is it just that this is how Joe Biden is with everybody though in these meetings when he's trying to make his point, when he's disagreeing with somebody? You remember how he was with Trump,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, are we making too much of it this again? Because the leaders at the end of this meeting, when asked about it, they said it was a pretty good meeting.
So as
we went back and forth, we agreed, we disagreed.
So as an emotional conspiracy theorist, you better watch your effing mouth. But as the host of the Man Cave Morning Show, things get heated.
Yeah.
And this is the way. Okay, certainly when I talk to people, that's exactly how I talk. Like exactly. And sometimes people talk back to me in that fashion as well. What did the leaders have to say about the meeting? Did the leaders come out that meeting and say, listen, he was disrespectful, he was this, that? But I must add, I saw in, I think Yahoo, they were saying that initially the meeting did not take place fast enough, and that he was shading the black leaders and this and that. This is the milieu that I came at you with when I first came in this morning. I read the article like last Thursday or something like that, and it was like, he doesn't even want to meet with him. Then it was like, oh, well, he met with him, but he didn't talk to him right. So be the judge for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because at first, I'm telling Norm he's not even meeting with us. Then Norm threw back, yes, he is. Then I'm like, well, okay, he's talking loud and disrespectful. Look.
That's Joe Biden.
That's Joe Biden.
Period.
Chestnut checkers. Listen carefully. Listen, brother, I'm watching. I don't really have a comment right now. You know what I'm trying to say?
And you don't think
I'm watching.
And you know, after that meeting was over, Kamala probably said something to him. Joe, check this out.
I trust Kamala to be Kamala in that.
You know what I'm saying? She probably did check him on that. Joe, check this out. Now, he needs to change his tone. Period. You know, like you got to get to the point when people disagree with you. You're not defensive all the time, and you're not attacking them. That's just how Joe Biden is.
Okay, so he's an old man.
He's an old, yeah.
That's how old men talk.
That's old man Joe.
He's an old man.
That's how Dick Gregory talked to me.
Absolutely.
Let me put it in this terms. When I had an interview with Dick Gregory, and if y'all see the full interview, he was like, what? No, you don't know no better. You're not old enough. You don't understand, man. This is how he's talking to me. No. And you wouldn't know. And you would never know. But we had a great interview. And I realized through all his other interviews, that's how he spoke to people.
So
that was just him. That was old man Dick Gregory.
So if I'm honest with myself, not for anyone, I'm talking for me for now, okay? If I'm honest with myself, you better believe that's how my grandfather spoke to me and my father spoke to me. And Norm speaks to me and I speak to Norm back, etc. If I pull back and just think about the type of relationships I have with men, that's how we talk. Now, if you want to interject the race issue into it and say that this means this and it means that, listen, go right ahead. I do that a lot. You see what I'm saying? But I have to be honest if I want to look at the entire scope. I listen to old people. Black, white, and different. Like, an old person, I just listen to them. That's the first thing I do. I devoid myself from how I'm feeling and just try to listen to the jewels. I got a supervisor that I'm very tight with. We clashed heads because that's the way he communicates. Right. And I was like, hey, bro, check this out. Don't disrespect me. I'm not. And he didn't. But he still talks like that.
That's just
how he talks.
That's how he talks.
And there you go.
And he's Irish.
I talk like that too.
And he's Irish.
And he's old.
Old and Irish.
Old Irish dude.
But anyway.
Right.
Listen, man, I'm just saying. So you think they made too much of it or what?
I'm saying,
based on what you just said.
I'm saying, watch. I'm saying it's chess, not checkers, because as you broke certain things down to me before the show, because, brother, I was coming in here ready to take his head off with my emotion. But it's not just about how I feel. It's about what reality is. Here's a man that acknowledged racism. Here's a man that said, hey, I thank black people for voting for me, et cetera, which is a whole shot better than the other person that's in the White House now.
All right. So
that's all I got, sir.
Moving on. Let's talk
Black Power. Okay, go ahead.
Let's read some comments. Okay. Let's read some comments. And shout out to Bernadette on the check-in. She said, we can't pick straws. And then finally, we picked the short one. Need them complain.
We can't pick. We picked the straw. We picked the short straw, which is the winning straw, and now we're still complaining.
Yeah,
agreed.
Agreed. I got it now. All right, and Shakisha said they are adults, and we're having a conversation, and or a little verbal gymnastics. Yes, that verbal gymnastics.
That's what people
Rochelle said. Shelly said, old people don't give a F.
No, they don't.
Filter fell off long time ago.
Yes, agreed.
Facts, Rochelle.
Yes.
I got to clap that up.
And I was raised by old people, too, so I don't give a F.
My mother, I bought this chick over my house. Over my mother's house.
Get it right.
With clear heels on, and she had on white shorts that were tight, booty shorts. And I brought her over the crib, right, to introduce her to my mother. My mother said, Norman, let me talk to you for a minute. Let me talk to you for a minute in the kitchen. Where the hell she worked? And she was loud. My mother was loud. Like, where she work? I was like, at a restaurant. She's like, what restaurant? I was like, it's a bar.
She got clear hairs on.
What bar? I was like, Mom, cut it out. She said, listen. Make that be the first and the last time you bring her over my house dressed like that. And she was loud. And then the girl was like, what did your mother just say? I said, you heard what she said, right? And I was like, okay, so don't do that again.
General, I see you and I raise you.
She spoke her mind.
I see you and I raise you.
My mother old and don't give a damn.
I brought a chick over to my house. She had a wig on. You understand what I'm saying? This woman later became my wife. I brought a woman to my grandma's house to sneak her in. And my grandmother saw, didn't see anything. Watch this. The girl comes to me and says, hey, I think your grandmother doesn't like me. I'm going to buy her some crabs, whatever. She shows to the house up officially to speak to my grandmother with another wig. You know what my grandmother said?
What? What Granny say?
She said, I like you. You ain't like that other hoe he brought to the house. It was the same chick. I didn't say it. So slow your roll. Yo, she said, my grandmother said.
Phyllis, what's good?
She said, wait. She said it was like the other hoe. And she said, you know what else? You know what my grandson did? He took that hoe to the room and said like this. I swear to God. I was like this. The crab stick was hanging out of her. She didn't know she was talking to the same woman. So listen, that's how I come up.
Listen.
Those are the people that raised me.
Don't care.
I don't give a damn either.
My mother said, do not bring the chick.
Let that be the first and the last.
With the clear heels.
And
the white poom shorts.
To my house.
Into my house again.
You dummy you.
And knew I was lying about she worked at the restaurant.
Your nose wide open, ain't it, boy?
I was dating this chick from strip club from Knockers.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Shout out to Harold, DJ Big H.
You think I'm bringing a stripper to my grandmother's house and my grandma ain't gonna say nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. I can lie all I want, but she got clear heels on.
Yo, too funny.
All right, moving on. Thank you, Grandma.
No doubt.
All right.
A lot to talk about, but y'all know the topic, right? Y'all know the topic, and we're gonna get into this. And I want to know y'all honest feelings about this when it comes to platonic female-male relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of females been saying sometimes they just want a male friend. It was like they don't want to do all the other stuff. They don't want to have sex, nothing. They just looking for a genuine friend. And then males just seem to always go there.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say we're just friends. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
All right, so let's talk about this. We need to laugh real quick.
Okay.
So I'm sitting here reading. I'm looking for stories, right? And I see this one story in the New York Post. It's about this daggone bodybuilder by the name of Kazak Hastani.
Okay.
Bodybuilder.
Okay.
He marries a sex doll.
Okay.
After a whirlwind romance. What is wrong with people?
Does he
This
now?
is a real
Does he
story, people.
He married a doll.
This is a real story in the New York Post. They got married. They had a wedding and everything. I'm going to show y'all the picture.
Okay.
I'm going to show y'all the picture.
Married
this is real.
a doll.
This man right here marries a doll, had a wedding. Friends came to the wedding and all of this, whatever. This is his sex style that he developed a relationship with.
The reception was sponsored by Mattel, makers of
You
Barbie.
stupid.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Stupid.
What do you?
But what's going on?
What?
I really need to know, bro. Like, what's going on?
I don't. Okay. Can I say something to you?
Go ahead.
Jokers in prison that can't get out got women. Ugly men and broke men, like, is it an illness, perhaps? I don't want to just completely go straight in on this fool. Is it a scientific explanation as to why you married a dog?
So
I'd like to marry your truck, sir.
It says, proving that love is blind and sometimes kooky, a bodybuilder from Kazakhstan has tied the knot with his dearly beloved, a sex doll he dated for 8 months before proposing a year ago. Clad in a black tux and bow tie, Yuri Toloko is seen planting a gentle kiss on Margot, got a name and everything, Margot, who appears a bit stiff in her revealing white gown as she clutches a bouquet of flowers and stares into the distance. The couple also shared a romantic first dance in front of dozens of guests who attended the traditional ceremony, which was shared on Instagram.
What in the world?
It happened. To be continued, the actor and bodybuilder wrote after slipping a ring onto his bride's finger.
It's not. It's a doll. It's not his bride. What the hell are you talking about?
But this is serious. Look, bro, you see the people in the wedding. You see him slipping on
so his friends
ring on the finger.
Co-signed that bullshit. Like his friends came to the wedding like
the bouquet.
Mazel tov. Like it's good you're marrying an inanimate object.
Why? Why do you think people do?
Because he's objectifying women. So he married an object. Boom, boom. I'm sorry.
Yo, but do you?
He married a
if
fiend.
you read further into the story, like he's really in love. So is that a mental illness?
To me, it is. You know, I
gotta be a mental illness.
But look, watch this.
Friends came to the wedding.
Good looking guy, bodybuilder, 6-pack abs, this, that, and the other, right? I ain't none of that. You understand me? And I ain't marrying a doll. And I'm gonna walk up to a real woman like, "What's up, love?" You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Something wrong with that man.
Denise, y'all stupid. Denise said, "What happens when she deflates a bus?" Denise, you shout out. Kim Cherie said, "LOL." That's why my platonic friend is gay. LOL. I don't have to worry about him having that ulterior motive.
You don't worry because it's a gay man.
Dahlia
exactly
said,
my point.
So wait, you telling me the doll got an engagement ring and I'm over here waiting for mine? Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to Phyllis Denise. Bernadette said now they do have these new dolls that are real like.
I don't.
And they cost up in the thousands. Oh, now I got what the ND means. And.
Oh, okay.
And they cost up in the thousands. Shout out to Sandy said that had to be a joke. No, it wasn't a joke. This was a real wedding.
So,
like, they were serious about this.
So
he was serious about this.
So as I was blossoming into my full masculinity, reading my dad's Players magazine circa 1983, you understand what I'm saying? And then I grew older and I had a real woman. You think I would marry the Players magazine over the beauty that is woman?
Facts.
Like has he ever made love to a real woman, sir? What? Because if you have, you don't give a shit about no doll, bro. Like, okay, all righty then.
Shout out to my girl, Keke Palmer, right?
Okay.
So Keke Palmer, she came out with a revelation. She started being transparent with her fans and her followers and all of that.
Okay.
She's dealing with it. She deals with an issue. She's been dealing with it for a while.
Okay.
So this is Keke Palmer. You see her face. You see her face and everything. She suffers from this. You know, she has acne and these blotches all over her face and everything. This is how she really looks. You know, so a lot of times when we see her, she's just wearing makeup and everything. Call back. So a lot of times when we see her, we just see her wearing makeup and everything. But she actually has a condition called cystic ovarian syndrome.
Polycystic ovarian
syndrome. All right, and I'm gonna show y'all this picture real quick so y'all can get the so y'all can get the gist of it. Right here. So you see the side of her face?
Yes.
All right. And then you see that's the other side of her face right there. That is how her face and her skin actually looks before she puts on the makeup that we see when she does roles or when she goes on TV or when she goes on an interview or whatever like that. And it's an actual condition. But she said she was being told the wrong thing over and over and over again. And finally, she dug deeper.
And found out what the cause of it was.
Right. So now she can get to the root of the problem and be treated for it properly. And a lot of times, and she goes on to say, a lot of times people don't know, you know, what we're suffering with. So you can go ahead and read some of that because this is a good story because people really need to hear
Hey,
this.
you guys, for some of you, this may be TMI, but for me, my platform has always been used for things much greater than me. Polycystic ovarian syndrome has been attacking me from the inside my entire life, and I had no idea. My acne has been so bad that people in my field offered to pay me to get it fixed. I tried everything. I did Accutane twice. People say drink water, have a better diet. I did all of that. I ate all the right things. My blood tests were fine, but it took me taking a personal look into my family that has a history of diabetes and obesity to understand what was actually happening with me. And unfortunately, doctors are people, and if you don't look the part, they may not think that's your problem. They may not even suggest it if you look healthy, whatever that means. I came to a doctor in tears once, and all they offered was a measles vaccine.
Measles vaccine.
I'm posting this to say that it's okay and we can help ourselves. My skin has made me sad many nights, but I do not give up on myself. I know this is not me, and my body has been looking for help. I do not have a medical degree, but I did the research and I learned and took what I learned to a doctor, and that led them to a proper diagnosis. I'm not saying trust WebMD for everything, but I am saying no one can help us like we can help ourselves.
All right, listen, I'm going to applaud her. I'm going to applaud her because that takes a lot to come out with that.
Absolutely.
Especially when people are used to seeing you made up, looking glamorous,
right?
Flawless and all of that. She's been suffering with this for a minute.
Yes.
And this goes back to say that you never know what somebody is dealing with behind closed doors. And you never know how people are suffering behind closed doors. And we live in a society now with social media where everybody goes on the attack and is quick to criticize people or put somebody down because of how they look or their flaws or an ailment or whatever the case or something they may be dealing with. So now there's probably a lot of other girls or a lot of other women that's dealing with something like this, whatever, and they probably been hiding it too and have to go through extensive makeup treatments and extensive acne treatments or whatever it is to treat the illness, but they've been doing it behind closed doors. And so I applaud Kiki for coming out with that.
So I certainly applaud Kiki, especially in the business that she's in. Her business is literally her skin.
Right.
And I applaud the fact that she got into contact with who she was as a person. Everyone has something they're self-conscious about. When I was younger, I was self-conscious because I was very skinny. Self-conscious about that. Now I'm older and I'm fat. Self-conscious about that. I was self-conscious, for instance, about my hair because I had a widow's peak. Now I'm bald. Self-conscious about that. I suffer from acne. So, at the end of the day, right? You literally have to be comfortable enough with yourself to be yourself. If you need help, if you got a medical condition, go ahead and solve it. But you're not going to attract positive energy if you're not positive about yourself. You see what I'm saying? But as a woman, that's a whole nother can of worms because women are judged by how they look. What type of body they have, breast implants and makeup and this and tweezing and stuff like that. So I applaud. I think she's physically a beautiful sister, and I applaud her for being transparent enough that we can put a pause button on this whole judging someone for how they look.
Right.
Beautiful, beautiful sister. That's what's up. I applaud you. That's all I got.
Shout out to Tracy Curry. Tracy, what's good? Said, Tracy, did you get your flash drive yet?
Okay.
Anyway, Tracy says some women cannot have children that have POCS.
Okay.
And I didn't know that.
I never knew that. I never heard of it before.
Sandy said her niece has PCOS.
Okay.
Shout out to Monica Williams. She said, yes, it does. Monica was good. Shout out to Tracy Curry. Shout out to Bernadette. Shout out to Tammy Walker. Yeah, man. Like I said, you never know what people are dealing with, man.
Yeah, be a little more compassionate.
Yeah, we lost that too.
We did.
As far as being compassionate.
Right.
Tracy said doctors don't give a damn about us. Wow.
You got to give us a damn about yourself.
Yeah, you do. Doctors is just going to say whatever they got to say to keep getting that money.
Sell you some drugs, get that money, right? Exactly.
And I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? So, I've been told that I got a situation. This is a while ago, back when I went to get the colon.
Yeah, the colon screening, whatever.
What is that? But when they do the procedure, I forgot what
colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy. When I went to get my colonoscopy, they checked me out and they was like, "Oh man, you may be having a hernia, but keep pressing in your belly button until it probably will push back in." They was like, "But if it keeps protruding out,
have to have an operation.
You may have to have this operation."
Right
now, I've been getting bad pains and blah 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 blah. I've been hurting. Other problems developing behind it.
Yes.
I could lift like the smallest little thing now and I feel it and I feel the pressure and everything. and I know I'm supposed to go in and get this surgery,
Yes.
or whatever it is.
Yes.
And then I'm starting to hear things about the mesh they use
Right.
that causes problems, and all these different side effects and what could go wrong and all this stuff. But if I don't get it done, possibly toxins can be released into my body, and I won't be here.
Right.
So I know now I got to make this decision of what I'm going to do, right, to get this surgery or not, man. Because, like, when I tell you, like, the pain is incredible, but I've been dealing with it because, you know, I got to put on a smile and I got to walk around and I got to be storm norm and all this, whatever like that. But I've been dealing with this for a minute, and I know it's getting worse and whatever. You know, my whole stomach area feel jacked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like people never know. I say all that to say is people never know what you're suffering with or what you're dealing with. And it's like, because a lot of times, like with Kiki, she got to put on a smile for everybody.
Yeah.
She got to put on that extra face for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just because people don't want to, people in this industry don't want to see that. I hate to say it. They don't want to see that. And then you're perceived as something different once you show them your true self or whatever. So, you know, again, kudos to her.
And finally, I just like to say this on a spiritual tip. You know, adversity really does kind of build character and it keeps you humble. Since we're offering what's wrong and we're going to move on from this topic, but you know, I've had several car accidents. I've had back surgery incidents. Literally, sir, when I wake up in the morning, my back would be like, nope, no, you're not going, no. So in terms of putting on that smile and that brave face, I have a job where I have to walk around and do this and do that. You really, quite frankly, never, ever, ever know what someone is going through. So since you don't know what someone is going through, please attempt to pump your brakes because you require compassion as well.
Right.
And I thank you for your transparency. We all have these things that we're going through. We're afraid or we live in denial, or I certainly didn't want to have that back surgery that I had. But the point is, be comfortable with who you are. And if you are afraid, that's okay. But just go ahead and take care of your health and stop judging people. That's all I got.
No doubt.
All right.
Shout out to Ingrid Judge. Shout out to Ingrid. She said that's an umbilical hernia. I had that ignored. I ignored it. Hold on.
And had to have emergency surgery.
Yeah, because the thing keep moving. When you see me stop when I'm trying to, because it keeps jumping because more comments.
Yeah,
all right, so it says that's an umbilical hernia. I had that and ignored it until I had to have an emergency surgery. Norm, get that taken care of.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. Tracy said I was hurting for about 2 years. Not one doctor could tell me what was wrong. It was until I got a new doctor. She sent me for an ultrasound on my kidney and liver. They found a gallstone the size of a golf ball.
My God. And that woman was suffering.
And you know what?
Because her doctors, wow.
Denise said I had I love the transparency
from
my listeners.
Right.
Shout out to y'all, man. Let me clap it up just for y'all, man, being transparent, because we're not perfect. We got problems. A lot of times we suffer in silence, and nobody should. Nobody should suffer in silence, man.
And you know what? Excuse me. We old, and even though you
getting older,
even though you feel like you're not. Even though in our mind we're a certain way in a certain thing, you have got to start addressing your medical issues, because denial is not gonna fix you. It's quite dangerous. So it's not that you're going to live your whole life feeling sorry for yourself, but acknowledging you're getting older. Please, people, take care of yourself.
Facts.
All right.
Facts. Shout out to Denise. She said I had a inguinal. Is that inguinal hernia?
Inguinal hernia for
years back in mesh. You don't want it.
You don't want to get it performed.
Get it perforated. Get it perforated because that's real painful. So I had to have surgery quickly because I couldn't walk.
Right.
Yeah. I get it.
So if it gets perforated,
yeah. Trust me. I get it. Itole said amen. Dion said real talk, man cave. Amy said I had pancreatitis.
Yes.
It drives me nuts every day, but I don't tell everyone.
Right.
Jeez, man. Itole said I have been dealing with Graves' disease since 2002.
Yep.
I quickly went from 135 pounds to 218. in less than 3 months. I had to change my diet and adjust my medication, and gratefully I am 70 pounds lighter today.
God bless.
Let's
God bless.
up.
That's what's up.
Clap this up,
Glad
man.
to hear that. Glad to hear that.
Loving this show. Loving this show
yes.
right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all deal with things, and a lot of times we don't want everybody to know our business, or we try to make it seem like everything is always okay, and it really ain't. Tell somebody, man. Tell somebody. Real talk.
And you know what? And have the right mindset, because if you're saying you don't want to tell your business, but you're in denial, something's obviously wrong with you, but you're kind of not telling yourself that you need to get that taken care of. So please calm down, take a breath. It's going to be all right. Get your spirituality up. And if you need help and if you need something to be done, get it done. None of us are getting any younger.
Facts.
All right.
Let me clap this up. All right. So now let's get into our topic. We got 20 minutes left.
Quick 20. Let's get it.
Quick. We're going to do a quick 20 with the topic. And shout out to everybody, man. Listen, real quick before we go into the topic, everybody please take care of their health.
It's the morning show.
I'm the last person that like to go to the doctor. I hate people cutting me up, opening me up, putting things in me, all that stuff like that. I'm the last.
Yeah, I think we're all like
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
I think we can all agree to that.
You know, especially now during COVID, I'm nervous, man, but I feel myself getting closer to needing to get surgery and getting looked at and all this. But anyway, all right, so let's go on. Now, so the topic.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
The topic, some women just really want to be your friend. And we saying this to the men. Fellas, some women just really want to be your friend and nothing else. Mm-hmm. Now, where did this come from? So here go a post. Post is a little bit explicit, but we're grown folks. We grown. We adults.
It's the Man Cave.
It's the Man Cave Show. Here's what the post, and here's what this young lady posted by the name of Kira J. She said, making male friends who are genuinely your friends and never flirt or try to F you is a blessing. We as women be needing that platonic love. Black men who look out for us with no agenda but to see us win are the best. Wow.
Okay.
So y'all see that? I'm leaving that up there.
Okay.
Why do you feel she had to make a post like this, Woo? Why do you feel she had to make a post like this?
Well, because she's around men, and that's how men are. So the only caveat I would have to say is being around a man that flirted, and then you said you're not interested, and then that brother accepted that and kept it pushing, because that's possible too. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's kind of in our nature to flirt, but then after the woman establishes the fact that she's not interested in that, boom. The second thing, I am so blessed to have platonic female friends, period, and I know you do too. Now, trust me when I tell you that wasn't always the case. You understand? So if you want to talk about maturity, dropping testosterone, having a daughter, or legitimately, right, looking at a woman saying that's a human being, right, and I need to treat her as such, as opposed to my biology, right? Mm-hmm. My biology says, get them. Get them. That is what my biology says. Mm-hmm. Now, is it possible for is it possible for younger men to deal with being platonic with a woman? I mean, I'm sure they do, but does age have something to do with the fact that you're able to accept a woman's friendship and guidance and not want to accept it? Because I think it runs across every man's mind. I'm so sorry. Like, stop lying. Don't be being disingenuous. But is it possible for a younger man to have a platonic friendship in his mind? Well, it may not happen, but he always on a hunt. Always.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be honest about this, right? So, is it possible for a young man, a man, period, to just be a woman's friend and come in
absolutely
the door
yes.
just being a woman's friend? This is why I tell people all the time, right? When these relationships start to develop, right? Because everything starts from somewhere. So you just say you got a coworker. It's a guy coworker. He's cool. Mm-hmm. Brings you that cup of coffee. Brings you that tea. No, I'll take these to the copier for you. Blah, 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 blah.
I'll take these to the copier for you.
Here, I'm not going to eat my apple today or my banana.
You can have it.
Would you like my banana?
Would you like my banana?
You know what I'm saying? This is where a female, I think, from the door, especially if you know you're not interested, especially if you know you only want friends right now, just friends or whatever. Listen, you know what I'm saying? At this point in my life, whatever, she said, I'm just really trying to find some good friends to be around or to hang around. You know, I'm looking for just a good friend to be in my life, just a friend and nothing more, and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I think women need to put that out like right in the beginning, like right from the door.
Oh yeah, okay.
Only because the general consensus is that most men, when they meet a woman and she attractive woman or whatever like that, they waiting for that. Here it goes. Now a lot of times it's funny because I got a lot. I got female friends.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of attractive female friends, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it's like,
yeah, your business is to be around pretty women. That's your business.
When I look at through the years, I could honestly say maybe it was half and half or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes I'm friends with a woman and didn't know that they wanted more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eventually. It's like you don't know, but I think it's important just to put that out there from the door, and then you won't get into a situation where you get your feelings hurt or whatever. And then some men can't handle just a platonic relationship with a woman anyway. And that's, if they know they can't handle it, then they need to fall back.
So the key word is discipline. You understand me?
Yeah.
Some men are not disciplined enough to handle that. Some men are. Like I have wonderful platonic friends, you know what I mean, that I care for, you know, like my sisters have absolutely no interest. So if you're hearing me talk about the crosstalk in my mind, for instance, well, what my mind says and the choice that I make after I have a thought in my head is two completely different things.
Go ahead.
A lot of times I like to, you know, and I come in here, I clown out, whatever. Like, I'm disciplined. I control my actions and my thought, right? And some men have trouble with that. And I would humbly say those type of men are dangerous. You understand? But absolutely, you can love a woman, be her friend, support her, and that's it. Now, if you're not attracted to the woman, right, this is not even a thought at all. You see what I'm trying to say? Some of this is just physicality. Like, well, I'll be your friend. Okay, well, I'm not attracted to you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a fine woman available and you in a relationship with someone else, then you just kind of cut that side of your personality off.
Yeah, I mean,
you just cut it off.
I mean, listen, man. Listen, human nature. And let me go back to shout out to Deja B on the check-in. Shout out to Ingrid just made a comment. Said, are we making the mistake of treating men as human beings instead of predators?
We are making that mistake. This culture does that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, when it comes to black males in particular, it's done to us even more. For whatever reason you think that is. Like, we're definitely seen as like the expression of interest. The fact that we can say, I think you're attractive or cute.
That's not predatory.
But
I don't see that as predatory.
I know, or flirting. Listen, we're in a society today that some women consider flirting this predatory thing. Like, look. Yeah, is it inappropriate to talk to someone on your job? Yeah, it is. But millions of people met on their job. Maybe you're on your job, you flirt with the sister. She taking you to the boss man, you know, to HR. Like, oh, he did this, he did that. I definitely agree that it's this thing where we're kind of being punished for being men because of how horrible men have been in the past. That don't got nothing to do with me. If I want to kick it to you, but that don't mean I'm trying to rape you.
Here's the thing. Once you get that sign that
I'm
not interested,
yeah,
as a man, you should respect that and you should fall back.
Absolutely.
Now, once you become persistent, now I get it, man. The chase, you know, between men and women is always it's been there since the beginning of time. So, you know, what do we deem as predatory? What do we deem as normal behavior? What do we deem as just men are attracted to women? Women are attracted to men. Like, it's a shame we got to put them in certain
today's society. We do.
Yeah, we got to put them on certain.
Today's
shelves.
society we do.
Now, if I meet you at a club in a bar,
duh.
All right.
Yeah, we're not at the business meeting.
Then 9 times out of 10, that intent is to try to find a relationship or a situation, or the case may be. Now, if we become friends because we work together, or we become friends because we met through church or whatever the case may be, we met at the supermarket and we just got real cool.
Okay.
You started calling me for advice, I started calling you for advice, and we got cool. Now, a lot of times, there are women that just want that male friend just to get a male perspective on things, someone to talk to, someone that she can kind of see as her protector. Let's go back to the statement that I read earlier. Somebody she could just be cool and just hang out with, whatever, and that's it. And that's it. There's nothing wrong with a woman just wanting that.
So,
all right? But we're talking about human nature, but go ahead.
So first of all, use wisdom. Let me tell you one damn thing. Let's keep it 100. If a man is around a woman a lot, things can happen. It may not necessarily happen, but it could. Number 2, you could be around a woman that sees you as a friend, right? You respect all the boundaries. Look, then one day she don't. Because women feel like this and they feel like, you see what I'm trying to say? So, and in that case, now you have a decision to make. Or go even further. Now you on your job and a woman is interested in you. And you like, hold up, sis, no problem. Like, the woman is your supervisor, for instance. You're like, no, I'm married. Okay, is that predatory? Yes, it is, but the way a man deals with it, because I have female friends like, you should have went to HR and you should have wrote the woman up. I said, I'm not doing that, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's wrong to do it, but I'm saying as men, when the shoe is on the other foot, I think because we're more physical than women, we can defend ourselves. We kind of deal with it in a different way by, I just kind of ignored it, for instance, and just stayed disciplined and made sure I wasn't alone with the woman. You see, but insofar as going to HR and I'm suing you and you did this, I think that's a little wussy from a man's perspective. So
right, Amy says sometimes a woman just needs a brother to talk to.
Absolutely.
Let me go back to Deja B.
Absolutely.
Deja B's comment said, all my genuine male friends I have never had to say, hey, I just want to be your friend and nothing more. She said she never had to say that.
Okay.
But you know what? So I know, but you never know what nobody's intent is.
Never.
And that's the thing. You never know what
you don't.
Somebody's intent is, because I had people I were cool with, and this was before I was married. And I was around this female a lot.
You reading my mind.
Because of what I do. And then one day we had a moment when everybody came over my house for a party and everything, and I went upstairs in my bedroom to get something.
Right.
And everything. I'm looking for it in the drawer or whatever. And she comes upstairs. I'm thinking she's coming upstairs to go to the bathroom. And she pushes me on the bed and jumps on me and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was just supposed to be like, this because it's a woman doing it, I was supposed to be like, word, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh. I was like, oh. Nah, yo. I was like, we can't do that. I said, we not doing that. Like, oh, what's up? What's wrong? Like, nah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool.
Like, nah, I gotta see you every day and blah, blah, blah. Nope, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. And the relationship between me and this person dwindled because I didn't allow that to go down.
Right.
But all this time, I never knew. I
got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, because I saw the person as a friend. We just cool. We could hang out. We could do whatever. So that took the relationship that between me and this female, the friendship that I thought was platonic, it took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
So,
shout out to Babs. Petty Patty Barb Carter Brack. What's good?
Oh, okay. I thought you were
What's
about
up,
to read
sis?
a comment.
Go ahead.
Since this is the Man Cave Morning Show and we provide a public service into letting women know what men think and how we feel, I'm going to go ahead and make another blanket statement to be attacked. Mm-hmm. Women respond to discipline, which is power under control. Mm-hmm. You see, women respond to a man that can be disciplined. To wit, you're in a platonic relationship and you have the discipline as a man to be like, respect, love, you know what I mean? And treat her the way you want her to be treated. Some women, at some times, they respond to how controlled you are and how you have mastery over your sexuality and what you say and whatever, and they find that attractive. So you could actually find yourself where you're like, oh, okay, she doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Like, in your mind, you cut it off like, yo, this is just my friend. This is just that. This is just this. You honestly be there for a woman. Women can respond to that aspect of your discipline, of your control, of the fact that you're trustworthy. Like, you know, I don't know. That will go to my house, you know, and turn the lights off and come out. I didn't steal nothing. I ain't try to jump your bones. I'm disciplined, this and that and the other. Okay. You said something important. What's the intention of the man? Because as a single man in my past, like, so noted. I'm like, okay, she's very attractive. So noted. Look, click. Oop, there's a sign. I'm cutting back on.
Yeah.
You see, it's my intention.
And then you gotta look at it like this. If it's a single man,
I'm sorry for cursing.
That intention, you know what I'm saying?
You think?
Yeah.
Stop.
Come on, man. Let's be realistic. All right, so let's read some of these comments. Amy says sometimes a woman just needs a brother to talk to. Petty Patty said, I have slept in beds with some male friends and nothing has happened. It's just all on the mentality of both people. Facts. Me too.
I got a comment about that, but go ahead.
Khadijah said, I agree with you that you don't know someone's intent, but I'm just saying all my genuine male friends that I had for several years or more, I never had to establish that those boundaries. We just click like any other friendships, and it worked. Nah, facts. I'll get you on that. Victor said, now what would have been the result if you agreed to it? Would you been looked at as a person that just wanted sex? Curious. If I agreed to that, when she, pushed herself on me, if I agreed to it.
Oh, okay.
Then Thalia said, my male friend and I have a dope ass friendship. Never crossed any boundaries. It's strictly a dope ass friendship.
Okay.
He vents to me and I vent to him.
Okay,
and
respect.
Then, Sandy said, I have a ton of male friends. 90% of them are married and their wife became my friend too. How you got a ton of male friends and I don't know none of them Negroes? That's another conversation. Another show.
He's stupid.
You got a ton of male friends. 90% of them are married and their wife became my friend too. Make friends are just... Male friends are just that to me. Okay. No other intentions. Okay. Let's see. Replying to Sandy, Phyllis says, same here. Kim Sharif said, the ones I call my brothers, I treat them as such so they know that they are never to cross those boundaries. And Khadijah said, if you are trying to flirt with me and I'm not interested, I may not make you my close friend, but make you my associate.
Okay.
Listen. Sandy said, babe, be quiet. No, for real, that's gonna be another topic. How you got a ton of male friends? I don't know none of them Negroes, but go ahead.
While I love the chat because most of our viewers are female, I too have been in the bed, been attracted to a woman and done absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, I've definitely left it on the field like, oh, okay. I done definitely had, oh God, let me see how I say this without feeling like a fool. Like, some woman come and get real comfortable. You see what I'm saying? And throw out certain signals. And then as soon as she threw the signal out, she reversed the signal. I'm like, let's see. General. It's 2:00 in the morning. Okay, check. You call me on the phone talking about what you doing. Shit. What you think I'm doing? Wait, General, you come over to my house. Check. You take off your clothes and put on my T-shirt. Check. And lay down next to me. I'm like, well, bet. Let's get it. Then something happens within her mind. I'm like, excuse me, I have to go to the shower because of the discipline. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On the other hand, hello, friend, hello. Your mama just died and this and that and the other, right? Come to the crib, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry to hear that. Go to sleep with her on my shoulder, like just friends. 3:00 in the morning, guess who initiated? Was it me? You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
Talk to me, bro.
I get
this
exactly
is your friend you trying to be there for.
But you know what? There are some women, and I'm going to say this right now, And don't y'all lie, ladies. We love y'all. But some of y'all fake the friendship.
Hell yeah.
Some of y'all
What is you talking about,
fake
man?
the friendship. And I'm going to tell you what I mean
What is
by
you
that.
talking about, bro?
As soon as I got married, some women that I thought I was just
It's
cool
always
with,
like that.
Cool with, we friends, we look
always
out for
like
each other. When they come help me out, they come decorate, they
Hell
come do
yeah.
this, whatever. As soon as I got married,
Now they want you.
no, it was like,
Oh.
forget you. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Or I call them up and ask them for a favor.
Oh,
yo, could you come help with such and such like that?
Right. Yeah.
Ask your wife to do it.
Yeah.
Can you come blah, 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 blah. And we friends. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like, and shout out to Sandy because
Yes.
she cool with all my female friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like she cool with them, whatever like that. And my thing is, I can go away. I've done trips or whatever. I can go away with female, and she good with that. You know what I'm saying? Because she know me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all about trust. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Absolutely.
about trust. And if it's business or whatever the case may be. But some females just fake the friendship, and then when they see you show interest to another woman, these females are just supposed to be your
Go
friends.
ahead.
They start acting funny style. They start acting real different and all of that. So that means your intention was never really to be my friend. You thought we was going somewhere else with it.
So
You know what I'm saying?
in society,
So now I don't get the free tickets no more that I used to get. Yo, now I don't get those pies and cakes I used to get. I don't get none of that because you really wasn't trying to be my friend.
a lot of women will
We're
tell you.
faking the funk.
A lot of women will tell you it's not funny style. They're not faking the funk. They're not fickle, confused, disingenuous, or lying. They're just simply changing their mind. In other words, like women women reserve the right to do kooky ass shit, to go left and then right and left and right, and they feel like they shouldn't be called on it. You see what I'm trying to say? So the fact that she was disingenuous towards you and she cut the friendship off because she knew there was no possibility of her being sexual with you, that's justified to her. I just changed my mind. I never liked you anyway. You probably this and you probably that. Come on, fam. As a man, you better have some constitution and some wisdom to know what you want to do and what you don't. Because when you're dealing with a woman's emotions, you are subject to anything. Anything. They go left, they go right, they go up, they go down. They hate you, they love you. Bruh, just saying. I said it. Call in and call me sexist. I don't care.
I peeped the phoniness. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, man.
I peeped the phoniness because it's funny. We're talking about this subject because this is something
Hidden agendas. Yes.
A woman brought up. Yeah, shout out to Kim Sharif.
That's right.
Kim Sharif said those were the ones with hidden agendas.
Absolutely.
That's how you know who is really has your back. My sisters.
Yes.
Yeah, because I saw who was who. You know, and the ones that stayed close, even after I got married,
right,
became my wife's friends as well.
Right.
Because I made sure, listen, we can still interact and we can still be cool and we can hang out and all of that. But you gotta get to know my wife as well. You gotta get to know Sandy as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it. And we know our limits. You know your limits. You know your boundaries. You know. And my thing is, it's just all about being respectful. You know, it's all about being respectful. I got a friend for instance, and I ain't gonna mention her name, but every time me and Sandy run into her at a concert or an event thing or whatever like that, she goes, hey Sandy, hey Norm, blah blah blah. She said, hold up, you know I gotta get my hug and kiss from my Norm. I knew him forever, you know, and always make a joke, and she'll kiss me, whatever like that, and whatever, and hug me, then give Sandy a big hug, and kiss, whatever like that, whatever. Like this my dude. This been my dude forever. Blah 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 blah. And it's all cool. It's all good. It's a respect thing. We can hang out and we can sit down and go have drinks or whatever like that. It's all about, again, respect, but it's all about being honest from the door. Now, if I knew she had some intent, I have to treat it different. It's all how you handle it. If I knew she had some strong intent, I have to treat it different.
And on behalf of the single men of the world, because Norm is married and has a great relationship. But what I would like to say to single men is, you better know God and know yourself and check your intention. Meaning.
Yeah.
Women's intention can change from here to there. You have to know who you are, clearly what your intention is. If not, you could get yourself in a whole lot of trouble with a woman, my brother. You better make sure that you got some integrity and some discipline, because some women like to test you. Some women like to throw things in your way.
Check your temperature.
And they want to check your temperature and this, that, and the other. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
And then flip the script and be like, well, I was never interested in her. And then they naked in the bathroom. You're like, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
That's why it's
Man,
important
watch
not
yourself,
to put yourself in certain positions, man. That's why it's literally, but no,
literally.
That's why it's important not to put yourself in certain situations too. Like if I know, boom, this female, boom, she bad, she attractive, whatever like that, and then I know, I'm going to a function or whatever like that, and I know my wife is not going to be there, whatever the case may be, and I know if I know myself, say I start getting a little saucy, or I drink,
you put yourself in a position.
I drink whatever, I try not to put myself in a position.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Where I got to be checked. You know what I'm saying? Where I got to be checked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because people are people. Everybody's human.
Yeah.
We could talk all this righteous-ish all we want.
Yeah.
But
ish.
But we know what it is when it comes down to it. Especially if you're not around your mate 24/7 or whatever the case may be. You know, but my whole thing is, it's all about your friends of the opposite sex respecting your boundaries, respecting your relationship, respecting you as a person. You know what I'm saying? To know that, okay, damn, he's in a situation, he's in a relationship.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall back.
So when you say it's all about your friend, let me just be clear, because I'm a man that like woman a lot. Okay. Use wisdom and discernment. You understand what I'm saying? Because, women too have hidden agendas. I'm talking from the male perspective as a single man. Okay. You think I don't understand that because I'm on a Man Cave Morning Show, I'm attractive as opposed to not being on a man? Like, there's a lot of things. Like, women like power and they like confidence and they like a nice car and this and other. What I would say to the brothers out there, what do you like? And what do you want?
What do you like?
What do you like and what do you
like to do?
My king. Whatever you like, my king. You see what I'm saying? It's something out there for everyone. But as a man, do not hang your hat on and your life on what a woman feels. Because a woman feel like this and a woman feel like that. And she No. You find out what you like. You understand what I'm saying? And then if someone cross your path, and you're equally yoked. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you can proceed. But depending on a woman winking at you or not, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, bro.
You know what? I just don't like women that fake the funk, man. Like, especially if you was supposed to be my friend. Like, don't change the love because I'm in a situation, or because I got married, you know what I'm saying, or if I was dating someone or whatever. When you start dating somebody, whatever, and you thought you had a female friend, like I said, they start acting funny and funky. Don't change the love. If every time you see me, you usually give me that love or whatever like that, or if you call me up and want to hang out and have a drink or whatever like that, this time when you call me up, it may be me and Sandy joining you for a drink. All right, that's all I'm saying. You invite me out for dinner. This time, it may be me and Sandy showing up for dinner.
Brother.
That's if she want to go. But just don't change up. Don't act different, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's something, some females I was cool with, they act so different now, whatever. I'm like, yo, you don't even got to act different like that. Be yourself. My thing is, just respect who I'm with. That's it.
General, I respect you. And in conclusion, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Why the hell is she scorned? Because you are now off the market and she can't have you. You could say be respectful and this and that. A scorned woman, brother, coming after you, you better duck and pray to Jesus and Muhammad, whatever. She's scorned because now she realizes, right, if she has bad intention, that you're no longer available. That's why she's scorned. That's why she's upset. And that's why they changed. You a man of a certain age and so am I. My brother, God bless you, your enlightened relationship with Sandy, and the fact that you got it right and this and that and the other. But men, you better go to God first. Don't go to no damn woman. Don't do that, bruh.
So I ran into a chick I was cool with back in the day. We was cool, but we always stayed cool. We was cool, whatever. Just always friends. Always friends, right? And I heard she got married. Whatever the case may be. And I didn't know her husband was in the store, right? I didn't know. So I'm sitting there and I was like, hey, what's up? What's up? Yo, I haven't seen you in years, blah, blah, blah. She gave me, I said, oh my God, hey, Norm, what's up? What's going on? Blah, blah. We talking, whatever like that. And I was like, congratulations, I heard you got married. And then here comes her husband. He walks up without, oh, this is my husband right here, blah, 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 blah. He was like, Norm, what's up, my dude? Yo, I heard a lot about you. Yo,
right.
Good job, King. I watched the show sometime, blah, 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 blah. And we was talking like we knew each other because she made sure because me and her was real cool. So she must have had a conversation with him like, yeah, I only had a few male friends coming up, and Norm was one of them, blah, blah, blah. But this dude knew a lot about me, right? And was mad cool. Gave the pound and everything. And we talked for a minute. We forgot she was there, and we was having a conversation. So what does that tell you about her?
Man, shit. You know what? Let me tell you, again, Man Cave Morning Show, I got to get out of here. But let me tell you something. This is my life. You ain't going to tell me what happened to me, brother, in a relationship with a woman, in love with her. It didn't work out. You understand what I'm saying? We broke up. You dig what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? We have been intimate, right? That year, the same year, she was married to someone else. That same, like within a 6-month period of time. What am I saying to men in general, and what am I saying from my perspective? Brother, if a woman got something in her head, if her emotions will tell you to cut your tires, her emotions will tell you to spit in your face, her emotions will tell you all kind of stuff. And shout out to all the enlightened women that your emotions don't tell you that. You understand me? My brother, you better have some discipline, some spirituality, some intestinal fortitude, because if you're simply relying on the whim of a woman, you understand me, you're going to be lost. They give life to what they feel. So if they want to give life to some destruction because they feel like that, they will destroy you. And if they want to give life to supporting you because that's how they feel, then they will. We are taught like, yo, put some emotions in check. You have to look at what's best. Forget how you feel. I don't want to go to work, but I need to go to work, et cetera, et cetera. That's all I wanted to say.
Now,
little male chauvinism before I get out the door. Take it how you want it.
What Petty Patty said, oh, I have to cut a tire before? What you say? What you say, Barb? Listen.
So women don't cut tires. Okay.
No. Okay. Well, listen. We say all this to say,
right. Know who you are.
First of all, to me, anybody getting into a relationship, male and female, if they get into a serious relationship, y'all should be friends first anyway. So all this, I just want a man that's just my friend and nothing else. That's how usually marriages start, right? Now,
yeah, that's a good point.
That's how some committed relationships start from.
Miss me.
Two people for years and years, they've been friends or whatever case may be, male and female, whatever, and then they decided to take it, further than that. But see, that's all based on the discretion of either party.
Discretion.
What they want to do. Because remember, this all stemmed from this post that this female made. I'm going to let y'all read it again. She said, making male friends who are genuinely your friends and never flirt or try to F you is a blessing. We as women be needing that platonic love, black men who look out for us with no agenda, but to see us win are the best. Well, see,
that's manipulative. See, that female logic.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
I do agree with platonic friendship.
Yeah, I'm in the middle with that, man. Because anybody I hook up with, honestly, that, or thinking about getting serious about or whatever like that, I want them to be my friend first. Yeah, you should want them to be your friend first. If you're in a relationship just and you don't have a friendship, then y'all just Evan.
Right.
Y'all just smashing. If you're in a relationship.
And that happens too, sir.
But
that happens.
But hear me out. Y'all better make sure anybody y'all get into a relationship with is your friend first. Please make sure that. Don't ever take that out the equation. Because once you take the friendship out the equation, you don't have a damn thing. Now, I said it. If you got a problem with it, put the music on.
And as we go, and men. See, Man Cave Morning Show's down and bottom. Right, and men, you got a woman approaching you saying, "We just want to be friends." And listen. And if we happen we about to go. And if we happen to smash, we can smash or whatever. Don't be surprised if that woman catch feelings, because first she said we could be friends and have sex. Then she said after she catch feelings, then she say, "Well, how come you don't want to set up?" Because you the one that told me all it. That's all it was.
Yeah.
You stop being manipulative.
All right, last call. We got to rock.
We do.
Caller from the 404. Let's make it quick.
It's a troublemaker. What's happening?
Troublemaker, what's good? What's going on? Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you. I came in late, man.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't think that there's nothing wrong with platonic relationship as far as the opposite sex is concerned, because I've done had many of them. I'm talking most of my friends are female friends.
Right.
And they give me the lowdown. They tell me what's up. They watch out for my well-being, and there's nothing else involved. And they look out for me as far as other women, as far as other predator women.
Right.
Trying to get something other than what she intended. Because you know how women get. I just want to be your friend, but next thing you know, they all over you. You're like, hold on, wait a minute. I thought you just wanted to be friends. That's when the emotions come in, like, I changed my mind.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree with you, bro. Thanks for sharing that, fam. No doubt. My dude, troublemaker.
Dig it, and I hear it and I respect it.
No doubt, bro.
All right.
Thanks. We see you tomorrow.
Mañana.
We appreciate you. One love.
Peace. It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
No doubt.
And as Wendy Williams would say, Wendy Williams, I can't believe I'm quoting her. Women are soft and pink. So I caution you, women, if you think you can move like a man, let me just explain. You're not a man. You see, if you think you can play games like the way men play games, or establish or deal with power the way men deal with power, you might get burnt because your strength is not in your masculinity. It's in your femininity. All right.
No doubt. Shout out to Ingrid. She said, when is the next head-to-head coming up? We are planning that right now.
Show.
As soon as y'all see us release we're doing a project with the city of Plainfield. It's going to be a Kwanzaa celebration. Make sure y'all watch that. It's going to be very nice. We can sit down and watch it, enjoy some things. Shout out to Melba Moore. She's a part of it. Shout out to some local talent. They're a part of it. But as soon as we broadcast that, the next head-to-head hits will be coming right up. Listen, man, much love. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Again, if you enjoy our content, if you enjoy some of the things that we talk about, if you would like to make a contribution or any type of donation, please feel free. We don't care how small, how big. Please feel free to send it to $BKS1 Radio. Again, if you would like to make a contribution to the show, to the station, to the radio station, and support our programming, please just send it to Cash App, $BKS1 Radio. Doesn't matter how small it is or whatever. We appreciate you. We thank you.
Send us your weed money. We're better than weed.
We enjoy. We are better than weed.
No, we are. We're informative. You get something out of it other than getting high. Send us your weed money.
No doubt. But remember this, y'all. This show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
And we love y'all, man.
Forever.
And it's not a
damn thing you can do about it.
Not a damn thing, man.
See y'all tomorrow.
Again, no doubt. Again, that's if you would like to make any type of contribution to BKS1 Radio, please send it to $BKS1 Radio. That's Cash App.
Support what you love.
Yes. We thank you all. We thank you all.
Bye.
And for some of y'all that say y'all don't just want a friendship, you're lying.
Yes, you're a dirty liar. Janice Devassi on the 3rd floor as a hoe. You're a liar.
You know some of y'all want more than just a friendship.
You damn right you do.
Nah, peace, y'all. See y'all.
Bye. You strumpet you.
You know see, that's it. Always got to take it somewhere else.
Why you outside the locker room?
Peace out, y'all.